Good morning and namaskar. Welcome to the segment called Dewdrops and Words. My name is Shabnam Samuel Thakar and I will be your hostess for this program. I have lived in Maryland for almost 30 years. Yes, you can say since the day I was born. I am a writer, a mentor and a coach. When the studio asked me to come up with a name for this segment, I thought, meditated, went on long walks, even talked to myself, which I do often, which makes my husband think I have guests in my office on most days. Hey, guests don't have to be visible now, do they? Dewdrops and words. That is what I chose. Many of you might know, and some of you might not, that Shabnam means dewdrops in Persian. Did I choose the name of my segment because it is my name? Well, yes and no. I have often wondered if your name has any effect on your personality. You grow up around your name, whether you like it or not. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Here is where I would have a debate with Shakespeare. This implies that the names of things do not affect what they really are. Much of my life has been spent symbolizing my name. A dewdrop sitting on a blade of grass, swaying with the wind and disappearing under the heat of the sun. It took a lot of work, a lot of love, and a lot of support to finally withstand the sun, the hail, and the storms. Weather or elements no longer had an effect on the gentle dew. Words took over, and every drop of ink was like thousands of dewdrops descending gently. Dewdrops and words. I dedicate this segment to the millions there who are affected by the environment, their name, and their struggles. However, despite this, they have worked on empowering themselves. This is what the famous Mr. Google has to say about empowerment. It is the process of becoming stronger and more confident, especially in controlling one's life and claiming one's right. These words have never run truer or stronger for me as they do now. For a long, long time, I was defined by circumstances, how I looked, how I spoke, and what I wore. I let other people's vision of who I should be define me and describe me. Words and opinions of others crushed me. Everyone other than me owned my story. I was lost in the flowing tempests of society, boundaries, and expected behaviors. Enough was enough, I decided. I had no epiphany. No lightning bolt struck. It was just a simple vision of owning my story. That way, I get to write the ending. That way, I can empower myself without flowing away in the river of opinions and judgments. It is always about the journey. So much learning, so much living, and so much of letting go. The tracks are not always straight, but journey through it you do. Sometimes this journey crushes our dreams. Sometimes it burns our soul. But hope, this beautiful ingredient that drives the human spirit, is always flickering somewhere within us. It is this courage, this empowerment that we want to celebrate. Courage means a lot of different things to different people. To me, courage is waking up and acknowledging the fact that I am one of the many countless women out there who, due to various different reasons, be it upbringing, culture, self-worth, gender, and experiences, have stifled their voices. Acknowledgement is the first step towards empowerment. This is a poem that I wrote a few years ago about life. What happens between the awakening of my soul and the harsh realities of stories untold? I hopscotch through the stones, hopping to skip the ones that burn, but imprinted in my mind are sadness of every kind. Get up, I say, bury the pain away. Life can be wonderful in different ways. Going forward, each segment will bring to you a guest who has conquered their fear, empowered themselves, and have begun to live life on their terms. I sincerely hope you will join me for each segment and follow the journey of these amazing people. I end with a quote from Rabindranath Tagore. Let your life lightly dance on the edges of time like dew on the tip of a leaf. Thank you.